Imagine a kingdom where fierce warriors and skilled horsemen ruled over the rough lands of ancient Iran. The Medes built a strong empire, even when the odds were against them. Think of the great fall of the mighty Assyrian Empire. It was brought down by these Medes, who were first thought to be weak by their enemies, yet they came to rule much of Central Asia.
Still, their own fall came at the hands of a new power, led by the famous Cyrus the Great. This is the tale of Media's wild journey through time, full of victories, battles, and a legacy that history will remember. Their story is one of ambition and bravery, with a path marked by both great wins and big challenges.
Let's continue from where we left off. The Medes' journey begins with their move towards northern Iran. These early settlers found a new home for themselves in the Zagros Highlands. This area, known as Zagreus by the Greeks, offered a new beginning for these Indo-Iranian speakers. They shared a common language and culture, which helped them bond closely as a group in these new lands.
However, even in their new home, the Medes soon faced challenges. The Assyrians posed a significant threat from the east, constantly keeping the Medes on edge. This atmosphere of danger was a crucial factor that moved the Medes towards unification. Meeting common threats unified these tribes into a stronger alliance. In fact, the story of the Medes is well documented by Mesopotamian records, providing us with a unique and valuable perspective on their activities.
It's fascinating how they transitioned from being fragmented tribes to a united force. The shared threats from neighboring powers compelled them to work together in ways they had not before. This growing unity set the stage for their future achievements. Despite having various tribes and clans, they forged a single identity that would help them rise to become a notable power in the ancient world.
Indeed, the Assyrians were not just any threat. They were a mighty empire with vast resources and power. Facing them required grit and strategy. The unity among the Median clans was crucial. They managed to keep their culture strong while adapting to new strategies to defend themselves. Mesopotamian sources talk about the Medes as relentless warriors and excellent horsemen, underlining their reputation in history.
As we continue our journey with the Medes, let's talk about the 8th century BCE. At this time, there was a big change for the Medes. They began to come together as a group. This unification happened because of the threats they faced around them. They became well known for their skills in horsemanship and being fierce warriors. This reputation helped them defend their territories and keep their independence.
Absolutely, those skills came in handy when it mattered most. By 612 BCE, the Medes played a key role in the downfall of the powerful Assyrian Empire. It was a moment that changed everything. This victory launched the Medes into becoming a superpower of the ancient world. Their rise was not just about winning battles, it was about showing their strength and unity, which had a lasting impact on history.
Now let's talk about an important moment in the journey of the Medes. It happened in 549 BCE when Cyrus the Great rose against the Median king, Astyages. This was significant because Cyrus was not just any leader. He was a key figure in Persian history. His victory over the Medes didn't just stop at winning a battle. It marked the beginning of a new era where the Medes became part of the Achaemenid Empire.
Exactly, and this change meant a lot for the Medes. Even though they were now part of the Persian Empire, their reputation as strong warriors lived on. For a long time, people still spoke of the Medes as great fighters. Their skills and bravery didn't just disappear. Instead, they became a vital part of the new empire's army. In fact, the name Medes was used when talking about the Persians, showing how important the Medes were in history.
The legacy of the Medes continued to influence how people saw the Persians. The Medes were seen as a great source of military strength. This reputation was so strong that even many years later, the name Medes was still used in stories and writings. They were admired not just for their fighting skills, but also for their strategy and unity. The Medes showed that determination and bravery can leave a mark that lasts for centuries.
Yes, and it's interesting how ancient writers often referred to Persians as Medes because of this military legacy. This shows the blending of cultures and histories over centuries. The Medes' warriors and horsemen became legends, remembered for their role in shaping ancient history. Their story is a reminder of how powerful and influential they were, not only in their time, but also in how they are remembered in history.
Starting with the diverse roots of the Median people, it's fascinating to see how they were a blend of Indo-European newcomers and local communities. This unique mix set the stage for a vibrant culture. They settled in areas that were already rich with history, where other groups like the Elamites and the Lullaby thrived long before them. These interactions shaped the Medes into a distinct group, one that was well known for adapting and thriving in varied environments.
Exactly. And the influence of Sarmatian and Scythian groups played an important role in shaping the Median identity. Their interactions with these powerful groups from the north added new layers to their culture and empowered them. The Medes strategically positioned themselves in key regions, bordered by mighty empires and crucial trade routes. This position wasn't just geographical, it also meant they were central players in many diplomatic and military dealings of the time.
As we move on, let's explore how the Median tribes were set up. According to historical sources, the tribes and clans were organized based on their main cities or strongholds. This organization was not only for leadership, but also for protection. They followed a specific cultural system, and it ensured that each tribe and clan had a role in the society. This structured setup helped the Medes respond quickly to any threats or conflicts. Their system was quite advanced for its time.
That's right. Herodotus, a famous historian, gives us a clear picture of Median tribes. He mentions 6 different tribes, each with its own duties and strengths. Among them, the Magi held a special place, often related to religious duties. The Magi were influential in areas like Rege, the cultural capital of their kingdom. This city was a center for knowledge and learning, playing an important role in keeping the culture alive and vibrant. The Medes respected the Magi for their wisdom and believed in their guidance.
An interesting aspect is how the Magi were not just spiritual leaders, but also part of the social and political fabric. They were involved in various ceremonies and governance. It's fascinating to see how their cultural beliefs and practices contributed to their identity as a people. Their role in society shows how deeply religion was tied to daily life back then. Furthermore, the Medes' social structure was well documented in Assyrian records, providing us with insights into their way of life, including their agricultural practices.
Absolutely. Those Assyrian records are valuable in understanding Median life. They describe farms, settlements, chariots, and horses. These records highlight the Medes' agricultural skills and how they managed to thrive in challenging environments. The fertile lands and ample water allowed them to excel in farming, which supported their communities. The records also provide information on goods like cattle and precious items, showing their wealth and the importance of trade. Even with outside pressure, the Median organization and culture remained strong.
Let's dive into the part where Deioces came into the picture. He was a key figure in unifying the Median clans. As the first king, Deioces was known for bringing a sense of order among the tribes. He worked hard to make peace and formed what we know as the First Median Kingdom. It was said that he listened to everyone's problems and made fair decisions. This helped him gain trust, and soon people looked up to him as a true leader.
Absolutely, and under his leadership, the Medes built their famous city, Ecbatana. It wasn't just any city, but a symbol of their unity and strength. Herodotus, the well-known historian, described it as having 7 concentric walls, each with a different color. This unique architecture not only showed their artistic skills, but also their strategic thinking and defense. Ecbatana became a central hub for the Medes and a testament to their capability and vision.
Deioces' efforts in creating this iconic city set a remarkable precedent for others. Ecbatana wasn't just for protection, but also a place where cultures blended. Artistic influences from different regions could be seen in the intricate designs and structures. The city was a blend of style and strength. It was also a place where people came together to share ideas and trade goods, further enriching the Median culture.
Indeed, the artistic influence of the Medes extended well beyond Ecbatana. They adopted various elements from surrounding cultures, like the Assyrians and Scythians. Their art often featured unique decorations and intricate designs. Even though we have limited remains, the existing pieces show the Medes had a rich sense of style. For instance, They were known for their distinctive headgear and clothing, often depicted in artifacts. These artistic expressions provide us with a window into the cultural richness of the Median world.
From humble beginnings in the highlands of Zagros, the Medes rose to challenge empires and etched their legacy into history. They showed the world the power of unity against formidable foes and left a mark that endured beyond their fall. Their story is a testament to what determination and courage can achieve, serving as a reminder of how small beginnings can lead to great achievements.
As we end this chapter of ancient conquests, remember their story as one of resilience and ambition. Delve deeper into history and find more stories like this. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join us for more fascinating dives into the ancient world. Your support helps us bring these stories to light, and we look forward to exploring many more with you in the future.